Chef, and I asked Scoop, and I brought it up to Chef, like, y'all sure that's not HB? And they was like, no, I don't think she would do anything like that. I'm like, okay, I just making sure because it don't seem right, and I don't think this is gonna end well. And I told her, I was like, I just don't think this is gonna end well. And it did. And when it happened, she came out and said she was the one sending the email. So maybe she's afraid that somebody's gonna do to her what she did to what she does to people. I don't know. But I ain't got no reason. I don't have the energy for that. I don't have the energy to pretend to be your friend and plot and do all that. That's too much wasted time for me. That may not be too much wasted time for other people. Some people may live for that. I don't.
Because I think it's different. It's kind of that the dynamic is different. Like when you making a living off of this app, like a lot of people are really emotionally attached to this app, and those are the people that you see communicating with a lot of people. A lot of them have each other numbers. They kind of plot the stuff that they're going to do on the back end, and then they come and bring it to the forefront. So I get that, right? So quick question. This might be a little messy, but how do you feel? Because today I had to get on Chef ass because she I don't know who the fuck Ice Cube think he is, but
Oh my
when she played that little clip today or whatever, and then she was kind of like quiet, like. And then I'm not gonna lie, like I ain't even mad at HB and Bryson. I'm gonna be honest, cause it's just like, bitch, you the dummy, cause you keep saying, oh, I'm twice your age, and I know how to suck my own titty and shit like that, right? So I ain't even mad at HB and Bryson, cause yeah, play that hoe like a fiddle, cause she's just as dumb as she look, right? But why you so back? Like, I really, really think that she's like in love with HB because why you so, yeah, she was sucking her own titty. Then she got mad at me today saying, oh, I'm twice your age and
That
I'm
was in
half.
the Discord. That's what I'm talking about in the Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, so she back, she back in the space. She back in the space. That's why I said, look at Slim. Hell nah. You look like a Mississippi pimp. Bitch better have my 50K.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
Put your hair like that. And look at
Put it
my
in,
roll,
put it in,
like, y'all
put it in my hand to fuck with the man. Goddamn me, you understand?
should have my 50K.
Yeah,
Look at Slim. I got his hair. And you got the ends bump. Who did that?
yeah. How y'all doing today?
Girl, hell nah, child.
I ain't gonna lie. I had St. She had blew it out for shoot from the braid. I said, man, go on flat iron that shit real quick one time.
Hell nah, look, man, can I say my new backdrop?
He says, I do back. Yeah, they be stating out. This just for y'all that be talking about some man that hair ain't grew. Do you see this shit? I don't even be wanting to play with show that hair like that, but do you see this shit though? Yeah, I ain't no weed. This all me.
Why y'all keep saying who not is Slim? But Slim always had that knot on his head.
Yeah, that not been though. It go up and go down depending on how healthy I am.
And look at Mike. Mike just gotta come and be seen, child. Just let Mike stay right there. But anyways, okay, tea time. Yeah, how do you feel about her like being so back? Chef is back with HB just for the number 10 every time she go live to talk about it. Okay. But yeah, that's my question. Like, what do you think about that? Because I'm like, yeah, you dumb. Like, you just
Said I said not too long ago. At this point, I can't say nothing bad about HB either because I feel like she has a way with people. You know what I'm saying? And if people continue to fall for that, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? It's not on her. It's not on her at all. I don't feel a way about her being back cool with HB, but I do feel like, and I said this on my live not too long ago, I do feel like when she was asked the question by Shigo, like, why did you forgive HB and not Tea Time? And she said, because I already knew who HB was, but HB already showed me who she was, but I didn't expect that out of T. And that kind of bothered me because, from my understanding, she was upset with me because I didn't want to talk to her on the back end for what she did, for what HB said she was talking behind my back, right? Now, me not wanting to talk to you on the back end, that's something that was leaked publicly. And, her saying even that I didn't really react right when the boy had exposed himself on her panel and HB was there for her. Like again, like that kind of stuff was unfair to me because again, the stuff that she expected from me, I didn't know how to respond to because of the things that she was doing with other people. I didn't know if that was a part of what they did or what. So I just feel like the expectations she had out of me, I didn't have any of those expectations out of her of the relationship she built with people, the things that she was doing in her Discord and all that stuff. So for you to expect me to know you like that, and you wouldn't talk about me behind my back to somebody that you did, I do feel like you fell in love with. I do believe she fell in love with HB. I do fully believe that all three of them was in love with HB. Bree, Scoop, and Chef. I do believe that. And I told Scoop the same thing. And it was when I tried to mediate that phone call with them three, that's when I realized it was something beyond me. They had a connection. HB had a hold on all of them. It was the weirdest call I ever been on in my life. I never seen no shit like that before. I never seen one person especially a woman, have such a hold on three women at the same. It was the craziest thing, and all I could do is be like, I'm just going, okay, and so in that, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who get mad. When Chef said, when Chef was that call we had, I'm gonna go back to that phone call. The call was about Scoop and about how they all made Scoop feel, and HB had cut Chef off because HB had found out that Chef was the one that was on the back end sending Petty Roll messages to say to her the nasty things to HB, right? So HB cut her off. So she removed access, right? So when we all get on this phone call and it's about Scoop, and right before the phone call ends, and now Scoop was Chef baby. Chef loved Scoop. Like that was like her little baby, like her daughter. And for her to go past Scoop and say to HB, like, can I call you? And HB said no. Right? She said, no, you can't. Not right now. I don't know if they've talked talked after that or not, but when they was on the live and HB and Cash Money was into it, and HB said, I want somebody to mediate, to me, I was in that live. Chef eyes lit up. And she said, I'll do it. I'll do it. Right? And HB like, okay. She's like, when you want to do it? So that's when I realized that's what this was about. She wasn't sad because of me. She wasn't sad because of anybody else. She was sad because she lost HB. And that was fine with me. That was cool with me. But just say that. Just say that. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. And that's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but that's my observation. So that's it. That's all.
Right. So I do. Okay. So I do honestly believe that, like I said, and this is why I don't get mad at HB, because I feel like that HB had a way with words and the attention that she was paying them and stuff with all of them, right? And I feel like honestly, Chef never let that go. That's why it was so easy for her now, even now, being back in the HB space and just kind of, back on the same stuff and just like, doing, because I do think that to be a woman that's twice my age, as she would say, I do think that she's a very cringy, hypersexual, I don't know, just this person. And it's just like, I feel like to get somebody, who she think maybe, out of her league or something like that in a space to pay, because, okay, I'm going back today, right? When she played the video, it was funny as hell, I'm not gonna lie.
Because I didn't see that. I haven't seen
that. She played the video of Bryson talking, and she said, hold on, this is what was sent to me. And she played a video of Bryson and HB talking, and the video was something pertaining to, I guess, the plot or whatever that was supposed to be going on. And, you know, they just kind of sitting there laughing in her face. And that's why I said I ain't mad at Bryson. I do like Bryson. Bryson is funny as hell. But
So
I'm
was
not
she a
mad.
part of that plot? Was Shep a part of that plot?
From the video, yeah, that's what she was playing because she asked HB a question yesterday. She said, HB, were you plotting to get me again? If you gotta ask somebody, are you, that's like me asking HB, are you gonna wish death on my kids again? Bitch, no, because I ain't gonna give you the motherfucking chance to, bitch, because it's never that serious, right? Chef asked HB yesterday, she said, are you plotting to get me again? And we like, if you gotta ask the bitch again, then you need to be checking your motherfucking self. Right? Why would you be asking somebody a question like that again? It shouldn't be no again because you should be on your P's and Q's, right? So she asked her that, and then she played a video today or whatever. She was like, "This is what was sent to my phone." So she played the video today, and HB and Bryson was kind of sitting there having a casual conversation, like, huh, you know, shit, that's what was said, and this is what it was. They never cleared up whatever it was that Chef was asking. And Chef was just sitting there quiet as fuck. But we was over here, we was listening and we was laughing because we like, they sitting there playing in your motherfucking face. You got HB, she laughing, not giving a fuck what Chef talking about. Yeah, she laughing, not giving a damn what Chef talking about. They saying they just got off the phone. So everything that you're addressing on the front end, you don't think they address amongst themselves. You don't think that they address amongst themselves, and they just sitting there playing in your face, which eventually led up to an argument with Chef and Bryson. They ended up getting into it like a couple of minutes after she had played that video, and Bryson ended up eating her ass up. So I'm just like, but I don't know what's the end goal. I do feel like it's a lot.
Now, this is crazy. I don't know. Okay, this is, oh my gosh. And I could
You
be
so you
so
didn't hear that
wrong.
today? You didn't hear that today?
No, I did not hear that today. And
Okay,
this is the
good. Well, I'm
crazy
giving you the
part.
recap. Okay, so I'm giving you the recap. So that's what happened, right?
Hey, Dime,
That's,
it's on jaw dropper page.
yeah, they was sitting there because they had got on the phone before Bryson, because Bryson didn't really do too much. HB said he was threatening her, but I forgot who platform was that, y'all. We was listening to earlier, and Bryson went up there and was like, "Oh, HB." He didn't say nothing bad though. He was just like, "Oh, HB was just lying or whatever." So he ended up coming over to HB's platform. He ended up coming up to HB's platform, and that's when Chef was in the panel. That was like right after I had got into it with Chef. And $2, right? It was $2 platform. And Chef was like, okay, this is what came to my phone. And in the video, it was a back end conversation between Bryson and HB. And Bryson was saying, oh, we had that conversation on your platform. HB said, no, this was a phone conversation that you apparently recorded, and this, that, and the third. So Chef was sitting there quiet. She was quiet.
But wait, just give me 1 second. Because he's Shep playing herself at this point. Because I don't know if y'all was anybody that's in here that follow me. When last week when I was getting ready to go to the club, so I had got when I seen that interview with Shigo and Chef, and I said my experience about the Discord shit, right? HB found somebody, I don't know who she got, downloaded my live. I guess she got access where she could download our lives, downloaded my live and played it for Chef to hear, right? So I don't know if she wants to keep us, make sure we are completely severed, which is we're not even talking. You know what I'm saying? But so I don't know if she's trying to make it. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on now. This is weird because I remember she played that live for her of me saying my
It's
experience with
manipulation
the
and
yeah.
humiliation.
That's weird. Yeah, and then they playing the recording of saying like so I don't know if she's just keeping Chef at a paranoia state. I have no fucking idea. But at this point, that's on Chef. That's on Chef. Like I'm not. I wish her the best. If anything, and I told her if anything I did to hurt her, I apologize. I took accountability for. I don't even for what she told me, and we both agreed. I didn't do nothing bad to Chef. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a good friend to Chef. I've always been. I'm not. We're not the same type of friends. We have different requirements. But I genuinely cared for and still care for Chef. That she actually really was my friend. I don't even let nobody tell me she wasn't really my friend. Now, I really do believe she really genuinely was my friend when she was my friend. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't understand how when a person do show all your information, do all this stuff to you, I've never deceived you. I never deceived you. So to make me look like I was just this person that I did the unforgivable, and now this is happening in this sense, that's just on you. You know, that's just on you at this point. And like I said, I wish her the absolute best. You know, I do. I don't have no ill feelings for her. I don't even have no ill feelings for HB. You know, I don't know. I don't know even what it is. I just feel like just keep me out of it. Keep me out of it. Because even with their situation, I was pulled into it and I was used. And she tried to use me to go against Chef. When she was sending me those emails, I still never folded on Chef. See, that's the part that people not getting. Even on the back end, when I was getting these emails about her and the Discord, I never folded, even in them emails, and not knowing who that person was. I never talked bad on Chef and said, I can't believe she's doing this. She's horrible. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know, why you keep going into Discord? Like, why don't you just leave? You get what I'm saying? So I never folded on her. You know, so, and that's that. And I still ain't folded. You know, I still ain't folded. So that's just what it is, you know?
Okay, so let me just say this, right? So I definitely think that you were a loyal friend to Chef, especially when it came down to like back end and conversations and stuff that were being had and all of that, right? But I'm the type of person that I don't give a fuck what you do behind my back. It's what you do when you're in my face, right? So now the only part of the dynamic that I did agree with when Chef did express it was I do feel like a lot of the shit that was going on, like from the back end to the front end, especially like, you know, when you would host your big lives and people were coming to their Chef was always kind of like the mean girl, right? She would come in and get everybody in check. She wouldn't be afraid to drop anybody. And we know you'll go back and forth with the comments. You don't give a fuck. But when it came down to like, you know, dropping people out of the panel that may have been your favorite or when you're trying to get control of your panel, and Chef had to be the one to come and step in, she was saying basically how she felt, you know, she felt used and she felt like, you know,
I'm glad you brought it up because that's some bullshit. Because I'm so glad you brought it up. Chef wants
okay,
her. Chef,
go
Chef,
ahead, go ahead.
Chef wanted to do that. She wanted to mob and do that. That was her thing. She liked to do that. Chef cleared my whole panel one day, she liked doing that. And I'm finna tell y'all how I know it's some bullshit. AJ streaming. AJ can tell me if I'm lying. Chef jumped the AJ panel not too long ago and said, y'all ain't tapping the screen. She did the same, and I watched it. She likes to do that. That's what she likes to do. She did it. She does it in AJ live. She does that. That's what she likes to do. And that's what I'm saying. It's the bullshit like that. The only thing she didn't like that I did, right? And I ended up, and I apologize to her. It's like when I would be on live, and you know, sometimes I'd be so engaged in live, I'd be like, somebody share the live to share. And she would get a whole bunch of shares, and she'd be like, girl, you got my number. Why you send all these shares? And when she said it, I said, oh shit, I'm sorry. And I never did it again. When she told me, like, stop making all these people share me, I be thinking something wrong. And that's when I was like, oh shit, I ain't even think about it, Chef, my bad. And I never did it again. Right? But that coming in and shutting it down, I let her do that. She liked doing that. I don't even let my mods moderate now. Don, do you see anybody? You could, if this was something that I was doing to Chef, don't you think I have a new person doing it now?
Yeah,
Think
that's
about
true.
it.
Only one that I don't like that Scoop. Ooh, I can't stand Scoop.
But
She
I don't even
gets
let
to me.
her. I don't even let her do it. So think about it. If that was my MO, that's how I roll. I would always have that kind of person doing that to be my mean girl, right? I'm the mean girl on my motherfucking panel. I'm the one that drop people. I'm the one that mute people. I don't need nobody to do that shit. So think about that. If I really needed somebody to do that for me, you know what I'm saying? Why don't I have somebody doing that now? Why isn't that my thing? Why ain't somebody replaced Chef yet?
If I could say something, kind of who replaced Chef has been Corey. Corey been the one.
Drop nobody. He can't mute nobody and he can't block nobody. And I cuss Kari out.
I understand that you've set boundaries now, but at the same time, Corey has been the new bulldog. He's been He's been the one that's like,
Okay, no. Okay, hold on, Couch. Let me just say this. I don't agree with that. I feel like Corey is just Corey. I don't even know if Corey is the mod, but I feel like Corey is just ignorant. He do that wherever platform he go, and he just over talk.
Or nothing. No.
Yeah, he can't even. He cross-eyed, Couch. He can't even see what he be doing, so he just be talking.
He's
So
never
Corey is not.
cross-eyed.
I can't say that Corey is replacing Chef. That's not true. I can't agree with that. He's not the new bulldog because Tea Time don't need him to speak for her. And when he do try to overtalk T and all of that, he definitely T. I have seen T multiple times put Corey in his place and say, let her handle her shit. But Corey is cross-eyed, so he be a little bit confused as to who's talking at the time. He just go at whatever direction his eyes going in, he just go at that direction. So T would definitely put him in his place. So I can't agree with that. I'm sorry.
when I say that Corey, I don't mean that that's a direct thing, a direct replacement. Because there was a replacement after Chef, and that was Trip. Trip was the one, after the whole Chef fallout, Trip was on the panel. And that was the second hand man, always in the panel, clocking shit, da da da. When Trip was, I've
That's
never
not true either, Trip.
So now I'm responsible for everybody's personality. Now I gotta monitor people's personality. I never. Please let me defend my no, because what we're not gonna do is this. I never invite these people to my live. If I needed bulldogs, I would invite these people to my live every time I go live. I would invite them up. I would ask them to be in my spaces. Okay. Everybody has always been able to be themselves in my spaces.
Talking about mods, my bad. I thought we were talking about the person who sits in the second box next to you and who always clocking shit. My bad.
No, it ain't about clocking shit. I can clock shit myself. Chef wasn't clocking anything. Chef would get shit in order as far as having people be quiet, let people talk and all that. She was more order, not going and cussing people out like that. That's not what Chef did.
Somebody commented proxy. I wouldn't really say it's proxy because I've been in T's live and proxy don't really give like it. Proxy will say her opinion on T's live, right? But when it comes to standing on that, proxy don't really go toe to toe with the opinions that she have in T live.
Okay, let me say this. What Chef was my moderator. She would come in, she would get clear shit out, get stuff in order. Not clock people, not check people, not go back and forth and argue with people. She was more of the regulator. So that would be what I would have. That's what we're talking about here. She wasn't the one that was cussing people out and being a bulldog or none of that. That wasn't what Chef was doing. Kari was on the panel when Chef was there.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. You have not found a replacement for Chef. All I've been saying is that there's been people that has tried to fill the place, but yes, it has not been the same as Chef.
Place to fill because I didn't give her that position as a job to do that for me. That was her thing that she liked to do. That's the point. So thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Where you have it because we're having a conversation. So anyways, yeah, so okay, so now that you're giving your side, because I did only hear Chef's side, and I ain't gonna lie, that gave me like a little like, damn, like was she really so bound to this platform that, you know, sometimes we kind of protect our friends on the front end when, you know, crazy shit be going, you know, going down on the back end. But now that you're saying it like that, and I don't really watch her interactions and stuff and like other people's platforms, like I don't really watch her moderating and stuff like on Bray King platform and all of that. But I'm gonna be honest, coming from like the Florida side of the perspective, I honestly think that HB enjoyed making a fool out of Chef. I think that she know that Chef is green as fuck, as we would say in Florida. I think she knows Chef is green as fuck, and it's just like, you know, bitch, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you get what I'm saying? Shame on me. So I definitely think that she enjoys making a fool out of her.
That's exactly it.
Go ahead. Snow, what you say?
That's exactly it. You know what I'm saying? It's a humiliation ritual, and she know that she still got her claws in Chef, so she gonna humiliate her every time she feel like it. When she ain't got nothing else to do, she gonna humiliate Chef. That's all. She gonna do it every time. If you notice, it's a pattern. She play in her face all the time. And whoever that was that came up here that was trying to do all of these replacements, hey, you need to change the batteries in that clock, goddamn it, because you got the wrong time.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this even with supporting my platform. Let me tell you something, y'all something. When me and Chef first started out, I was trying to help her, not even to help her, encourage her to build, find something with her own platform. I still believe in Chef. I believed in Chef. And I put Chef, Chef was supposed to do the 8 o'clock slot she wanted to do in the morning. You know what I'm saying? She used to do the big live. Her lives would be really nice size, but it would be like the LGBT community conversations that I couldn't really, me, like I don't have not the same perspective, but
Hold on, let me
I'm
just
not.
say this. Hold on one second, T-Time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but this comment just caught my eye. I'm so sorry. My bad. Let me just tell y'all this, okay? I'm a grown ass 30-year-old woman. I get up and I go to work on the days that I'm supposed to be at work and the days that I'm not supposed to be there, I'm not there. I'm not responsible for any of y'all motherfucking financial problems or none of y'all issues and all that. I don't give a fuck how much y'all be in here every motherfucking day typing away in the comments. Don't be smart in the comments, bitch, because my pockets are my motherfucking pockets and they belong to me. Okay? They belong to me. Don't be weird and coming here and trying to be funny because I don't owe nobody a fuck thing. Don't come here trying to be weird. I'm not nobody's motherfucking ATM, bitch. You cannot slide a card in me and pull out no motherfucking money. Okay? I'm nobody's fucking ATM. Let's just talk that. I'm not. I don't have to give nobody a motherfucking thing. Just because y'all see me help other people voluntarily, that don't mean that I'm obligated to give you bitches any motherfucking penny out of my pocket. Bitch, not even a dime. Let's just get that clear. And to be honest, I get tired of you motherfuckers asking for money. Let me just say that. So don't come in here being weird in the comments like you're trying to be sarcastic. Cause I get tired of helping you bitches out. I'm one motherfucking person. Bitch, I don't get that many motherfucking gifts. So don't come in this bitch trying to be funny. Cause I'm glad that you made it too. But I'm nobody's ATM. Bitch, I live a high maintenance life. I have to maintain my motherfucking self as well as my kids. Don't fucking play with me. Do not play with me. Cyber warfare, knock it off. Do not, y'all. I know other people allow it to happen to me in their comments, but don't come over here harassing T-Time. It's not that. We don't do that over here. You're gonna get blocked and muted ASAP. Don't do that. Well, you already gone. Don't come harassing another creator when they're inside of my motherfucking space. Don't do that. Get your shit off in their space, not mine. If you want to talk about T-Time, go to her live when she's live, and you can say whatever you want to say and let her go back and forth with you, but don't come to people's space harassing them, because I don't let people on my platform for them to be harassed, because I don't like when it happened to me. Knock it off. And it's all that y'all other bitches, y'all got me fucked up. Why y'all got y'all motherfucking hand out like the Gross Sisters? Don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me. This is my money. I do what I want to do with my money when I want to. Then you coming here trying to be smart in the comments. Don't fucking play with me. Seriously. Go ahead, T-Time. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Um, People used to call Chef an opportunist and all kind of stuff, and I've always told people she wasn't, and she wasn't. When me and Chef met, she wanted to really do her platform, and she had it. She, like I said, she still has it. She had the 8 o'clock shift. Um, which what she wanted. She wanted to do 8 o'clock because she would be up and doing her little food truck and stuff, her food truck and stuff like that. And she was able to bridge gaps, amongst different communities. Like the Gen Zs and the Gen Xs, the LGBT. And she was able to really, really do those lives and really good at it. And those type of lives, I would sit in her panel and I would support her because, that's the time that I wasn't live or whatever, and I would go in there and I would support her. And what I believe happened with that situation is Chef was getting recognized, right? And Diamond came in her live one time and she was like, guess who came to my live? And I'm like, who? And she said Black Diamond. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And after that, I would see her in Diamond live. So she stopped going live at the 8 o'clock shift and would start sitting in Diamond panel, right? So then so I always would do my 3 o'clock. So now it was like she said she just gonna go live at night in the middle of the night, and I couldn't support her like I could at night, like in the middle of the night shift, as I could in the mornings, right? Because then I was having to limit my life. Like, she would want to go live at a certain time. Now I gotta get off and all that stuff. And me, I can go over sometimes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it just really didn't work out for me like that because it was just it was too late. It'd be too late, and I'd be tired, and so I wasn't in her lives as much in that sense. But when she was going in the morning and all that stuff, I was there. But she would go sit in Diamond's panels and sit every day, every day. And I did tell Chef, and I told Diamond, I told Chef, don't sit up in there like that because she was getting really close and really attached to Diamond. And I told her, I said, Diamond don't want no friends. Like go in there, kick it, do whatever, but she don't want no friends. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, of course, she saw that for herself. And she ended up not going over there no more. So at the end of the day, I always supported what she did. Now the foxhole at night, I couldn't support as heavy as I could have in the mornings, but she still had my support. She still had my support. I encouraged her. I told her, I'm proud of you. You got this. I never ever, got upset if she couldn't be in my lives. Even when she started hanging with HB and stuff, I never ever got mad at her about that or nothing. I've always been supportive to her. So I'm still, but again, so it's just, I don't know. I don't know. And at first I was feeling bad and stuff because I'm like, well, maybe what did I do wrong, whatever. But now that I'm seeing, her being back cool, I just don't feel like it was anything I did. I really don't. Now, have we had disagreements? Yeah. Did I tell her and fuck Navi when she came on my platform with the guy that I built a friendship with and the guy I had a business with, and she started dating against what I felt I was comfortable with, and she started dating him, and I told her, hey, don't, you could date him, I don't care, but don't understand this. That's my all in one, right? That's my friend, and that person is my business. Like, he edits my books. You know what I'm saying? He's my editor. He's my graphic designer. He's everything. So I don't want nothing to what I got going on with this person because my friend is dating. So when she came on my platform and playing into that her and saw was fucking shit, and she was doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it, that's when I was like, hey, cut that shit out. Because even though nobody knew on the front end that she was dating him, don't do that shit. Keep doing that shit in my face, and that's my friend. But yeah, when I told her to don't do that, and I said you date my friend, you already know quit playing. So she said, well, he felt. I said, fuck you and him. If y'all got a problem with me wanting you to be respect him, then fuck both of y'all. But that's about all that like in that, and I guess that made her mad. But hey, I stand on that. Don't do that shit.